All right, so here's the credentialed multi-stripe Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Beneil Dariush. And if you string together 8 consecutive wins in most MMA divisions, that's going to result in a world title fight. That was not the reality for Beneil Dariush from 2018 to 2022. He won 8 in a row. Many of those wins came against the best lightweights in the world, showed off an improved striking game, can always lean on the grappling, but he didn't fight for the world title. Yet, though, is the operative word. If he can win this fight tonight, perhaps that elusive title shot will finally surface for Beneil Dariush.
Fighters have now touched down on the canvas and we are ready to go from the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, here in New York, New York. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Beneil Dariush.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway. A lot of eyeballs on Beneil Dariush as he gets back on the proven ground here tonight. And not out of the realm of possibility that this man would have already competed for the title if he didn't have that devastating leg injury. But that is neither here nor there. He's not looking in the past, only at the future. And that is this matchup tonight. And he believes, even though you could argue he is at a striking disadvantage, he is not going to force the ground game in this matchup tonight. Good was that combo. He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Dariush gets the early takedown. That did not take long.
In the half guard.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Choi. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Takedown defense holds up. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Nice punch from the clinch by the Korean Superboy.
The fighters separate.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Left hand counter there. Oh, single collar tie here. Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Nice kick.
Across the midpoint in round 1. Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Dariush. Missed with that attempt. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Landed a solid punch there.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, roundhouse kick. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Dariush.
He's doing a real good job of levitating off the strike, too. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Choi getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Work, come on, I'll stand you up.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that looks tight.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Fighter blocks a punch. Misses with the left hook. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Nice front kick there. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Always being closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Under 20 seconds now to go. All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown here. Looks like he entered pretty well, but once again, not able to take the opposition down.
Just a great idea of what was in front of him by the opponent. Knew that he would have to defend multiple takedowns. To this point, he has done that, and if I'm a teacher, he's got an A+ takedown defense.
Round 2 straight ahead.
Great job, that round. Keep going clearly. Take a deep breath and relax. Look at him over there. He's like a piece of meat. He's beat up. Let's go out there and look for the finish. I want you to see.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot made it through.
Master of the transition. Nice scramble. Takedown defense is there. Oh, he scored with that uppercut. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the Korean Super Bowl. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Daryush is right back to the full mount.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Daryush is in half guard now.
That was nice.
Daryush is looking for an arm bar here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself. A big part of submission defense is just being able to relax in the face of adversity.
Oh, he's out. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, It is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move. Right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch. In the engagement there.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Choi's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Just out of the range with that right hand. Nice. Nicely done. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling. Change of the position. In the half guard.
Different round in the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown,
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Final seconds here.
Great defense by this fighter.
You need to work out his position.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Swing and a miss with that punch by Choi. Yes to the single collar tie now.
He did a great job setting up that high kick.
Checks the leg kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Lands a nice straight. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Great block there.
All right, single collar tie now. Immediately gets the underhook. Dirty boxing now by Daryush. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game forward.
All All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Dariush is back in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up. He jumped on it so quick, and now he's just going from step to step, trying to get the finish. It's about to be over.
Making all these shots count.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dariush. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
And they separate. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Well, he's got his back now.
Oh, right into mount.
Nicely done. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Choi's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
He's setting up a submission attempt. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, he's out! Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Choi's back in full mount.
Oh.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired never...
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Final seconds of round 3. Closes the gap and gets the single collar timeout. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Get this takedown.
Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, nice. Big inside kick.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Nice level change.
Dariush is in half guard. All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position. Get them out here.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. Nice transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dariush. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Choi gets pounded here on the ground. The elbow there doing the damage.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Nice.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Dariush is in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Dariush is back in full mount. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. It's work.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Choi's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Left-right combo is good. 30 seconds to go. Enters in on the double leg.
Now some separation from this clinch position.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Effective strike there by the Korean Superboy. 10 seconds to go in the round. Choi's eye is closing up. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent legs. That landed clean. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch it, you see it. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Daryush is able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. Pretty good entry, and he gets the takedown. Daryush is in half guard. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Daryush is back to the side control now.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. That Darce choke is tight.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage. In the half guard.
Daryush is right back to the full mount here.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Stay relaxed. Breathe. Posture and punch.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Daryush. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by the Korean Superboy. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and rip that mount now. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups, too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shot. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
That's a perfect body shot there. He's hurt.
I mean, that's unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
1 minute to go in the fight. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Choi. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
You got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt.
Daryush gets the double leg takedown now. Oh, he keeps attacking that left eye. Now it's starting to close.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. That was a slick transition.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Final seconds of this fight. Daryush is in half guard now. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. for the winner by split decision, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to think this